Hey guys, what's going on? Eric Allen, owner of Top Rated MMA. Episode 23, I had Steve Traczyk, who is Stipe's kickboxing coach out of Strong Style MMA out of Independence, Ohio. Check out the show. You don't want to miss it.
The layers all exposed. Decaying has grown. When the cracks are determined to show what's inside, they sell us another Messiah, broadcasting lies in our...
Thank you again for being on the show, man. I really appreciate it.
Sure, no problem. Thanks for having me.
I saw you on the UFC embedded video with Stipe. How's the champ feeling?
He's doing great.
Yeah.
They left for Boston on Monday afternoon,
Yeah.
and he felt great, and he's ready to go. Should be a great fight.
Awesome. Yeah. How do you see this fight playing out?
I don't know. It's like you have a classic a big puncher, big striker versus a technical boxer and a wrestler. Basically, that's the matchup. So, as long as Stipe can keep his distance and execute the game plan, should be fine. I mean, I really think that Ngannou, he has a big puncher's chance, and that's all he has. Stipe, in my opinion, he's the greatest of all time, and Ngannou's going to have to fight perfectly to beat him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and everyone keeps talking about Ngannou's power, but I think they're forgetting that Stipe has a lot of power too.
Oh, believe me, training with him and holding pads for him and all that stuff, I can tell you firsthand that he punches like no other. I've been training fighters for a long time. I've been training a lot heavyweights and big punchers for a long time, and he's the heaviest puncher I've ever encountered. So Ngannou, he better hope he doesn't get connected with one of those.
Yeah, for sure. So you're the Thai boxing MMA coach out there at Strong Style Training Center. You train Stipe. You work with Jessica. What other warriors are coming out of your gym that we should be keeping our eyes out for?
Well, I'm a kickboxing coach here.
Oh, okay.
The head striking coach is Alex Cooper, and of course Marcus Marinelli's the owner of the gym, and he's the head coach. Yeah. So those guys, I'm just I'm just a cog in the wheel basically. Okay. But as far as so in the UFC we have Jessica we have Stipe as you mentioned, but we have a camp that has another 10 pros behind that, and we have another 25 amateurs behind that. So we have guys like we have a guy named John Gunther. He's actually going to start filming the Ultimate Fighter TV show. He leaves on Sunday to go film that.
Oh,
so
nice.
John Gunther, he's 8-0. He's a great pro, up and coming.
Yeah.
We have Alexa Kumar, who's one of Stipe's main training partners. He's 2-0 as a 205er, and he's going all the way as well. We've got several future champions on our team. Taiwan Claxton fights for Bellator. Yeah. He's 1-0, and he got the knockout of the year for all of MMA this past year.
Wow.
So he's an up and comer as well. I feel like he's going to be a world champion. We have Jeff Hughes. He's the LFA heavyweight champion. He's kind of a big deal as well. He's on the doorstep. So this camp is so deep. We're the best team in Ohio, and I feel like we're one of the best in the country.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you got some warriors out of there for sure. Absolutely. So what got you into MMA and Muay Thai and ultimately jumping into that coaching role?
Well, I wrestled when I was young, and coming out of that experience, I was running and lifting as an adult, and just something was missing, So I was kind of bored with training. So when I started watching Muay Thai on television and MMA, I was like, I can do that. I know I can do it. So I went and I found a gym, and I started training, and I started to get good, and they said you should fight. So I did, and then I started to get better, and they said you should coach. So that led me to here. So now here it is, 10, 11 years later, and I'm working with champions. So it all came to fruition.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, hey, do you care if we do some rapid fire questions?
Sure, fire away, man.
Do you like MMA or axe throwing better?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, they're very similar. Axe throwing is a lot of fun, but I'll stick to MMA, I think.
Okay. Favorite type of music or band?
I like a lot of things. Pretty eclectic, but 90s rap, country, and some old school heavy metal.
Nice, very nice. Do you have a favorite movie?
Yeah, right now, my favorite movie is Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars weirdo, so that was really good. And I just saw a movie. I'm kind of a movie buff, so I see them all the time. But but probably the Star Wars franchise is my favorite.
Nice. Who's the nicest fighter that you ever met?
The nicest fighter I've ever met is believe it or not, it's probably a tie. And then two, the toughest guys I've ever trained with, and the nicest are Stipe and Jeff Hughes. They're just something about being that powerful and being able to execute the way they can.
Yeah,
it humbles them. They're the nicest, most humble people that I've ever met.
Love it, man. Love it. Are you an Indians fan?
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm a Cleveland fan through and through.
I am a Tribe fan out here in Idaho.
Attaboy, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So love the Tribe. One last question: do you think Conor McGregor should be stripped of the belt?
I do. You know, you've got to be the champion. You have to defend it.
Yeah.
So that's just the way it is. They should strip him of the belt, have a tournament, and determine a Grand Prix and determine the winner. That's what I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing against him. He's a fantastic fighter. He's
sure.
Funny.
Yeah. I think that almost 2-year layoff is a little struggling. You know, in my opinion, he really needs to get that belt relinquished and give it to someone who can fight for it. So
true story.
Well, Steve, thank you so much for your time. My shows are pretty short, but I really appreciate it.
Very good. Awesome. Nice to speak to you. Thank you.
You as well, Steve. Have a great one, man.
You too.
Thank you so much for checking out the show. Really appreciate it. Please give this video a like, share it, subscribe to the channel. Also check out topratedmma.com. Thank you for the support. Have an awesome day.